I like to think of singing songs as another way of telling stories. Sometimes I am a voice yelling out in a darkened room. Other times, a friend sitting next to you and talking about the day. At times, a story is hilarious and ebullient, or then again, it can be about loss. I love telling stories, bringing my listeners on a journey. Whatever it is, I like to sing to people and not at them. Shine was a bit of a different story. This was more like me talking to God and having a conversation. Like any story, though, whoever is listening is warmly invited to join in too. Welcome to episode 10. Can you believe it? 10 of SARANADE podcast, the 411 on 2020. It's absolutely wild to think we have reached the double digits. Thank you for staying here and listening while I learn what podcasting is and share my tales. Let's roll that theme. 2020 was quite a year. Thank goodness a new one is here. I want to share some songs with you. I hope you love them like I love you. It's the 411 on 2020. The 411 on 2020. The 411 on 2020. It's free of charge, so you get your money's worth. And then hopefully a little bit more. I am seriously grateful to each and every person that wanted to open their hearts and ears to me and this show. I am also quite indebted to our illustrious sponsor this week, Pet Pinecone. Pinecone and me go together like the leaves on a tree. Nothing better than Pinecone and me. Pet Pinecone, Pinecone. Well, my friends, I'm allergic to animals. I travel a lot, yet I wish there were some pet for me. I don't want a rock. They're too hard-headed. I need something down to earth. Someone who will branch out. Someone who won't leaf me. Maybe Pet Pinecone is just what I've been looking for. Your very own Pet Pinecone. Your very own Pet Pinecone. Your very own Pet Pinecone. Ooh, that gets a pine groan from me. Huh? All right, back to music. The song Shine is newer to the family of tunes, having been started only in the end of 2017. I sat down at my laptop one night. It was the end of the day. It was quiet, still. I started humming and stacking harmonies into my trusty blue microphone. There was this plaintive quality in it, and it felt to me like reaching upward. Some of the lyrics from the first draft changed a little bit later, but the general feeling was there. Hold me down, When I get restless, lift me up. When I feel hopeless, pour me out. When I feel heavy, and when I get empty, fill me up. My vision isn't 2020. I can't see beyond today. There is rain behind us and clouds ahead, but I know that there's a way to shine, shine, shine in the darkest night. Shine, shine, shine. It's gonna be alright. I sent it to Snuffy, and he connected with it. He really thought there was something there. So we met up in the studio and made another demo of a form with some chords for what would be a bridge. I brought it home, and I wrote a melody and a lyric to what was still remaining. Shine, October 16th, 2017. Lyric revision. Hold me down when I get restless. Lift me up when I feel hopeless. Pour me out when I feel heavy. And when I get empty, fill me up. So fearless, that was when I knew less. I still believe in the goodness, but it's so hard to find. Shine, 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 little light on me. Shine, shine, shine. It's gonna help me see. I don't wanna know what the future holds, what I leave behind. I don't need to see what's ahead of me. I'll just take my time and shine, shine, shine. We had a feeling that this song was really coming into its own and finding a life. And it was further filled out when the time for the Get Right tracking came about. Right from the start, you hear Roland Gahate Garcia on percussion. He really lays down the rhythm and the feel for this track. He creates the atmosphere. Roland, you are such a gift. down when I get restless. Lift me up when I am hopeless. Pour me out when I feel heavy. And when I get empty, fill me up. The guitars and bass are George Deering, and the synths are Snuffy. Do you remember when we used to be fearless? It's hard for me to hear this song without being transported to the German Autobahn. Snuffy, Jonathan Richards, and I worked out the harmonies on one of our many very long drives through the countryside. I just remember that rental van with the incredibly stiff seats where you'd try to get comfortable and kind of put your jacket up against the window and lean against the seatbelt, and just voices singing and working on harmonies. It's become a song that is mixed with warm memories, and it just feels like a hug to me. I even have a friend who has called it a hymn, which in essence is kind of what it is. More than anything, it's a prayer for peace and an anthem of hope. It was written before the now infamous year of 2020, but it sure feels right at home in the midst of that darkness, just keeping its face to the light and trusting that better times are coming. By the time the live recording date for 2020, the album, showed up, we were more than ready for this tune, since Molly Weaver and Alex Nestor had sung this song with me more times than I can count. Together, we sang a hopeful song and tried our best to shine. May you shine too, you fabulous listener. And shine, shine, shine. You have been listening to the Serenade podcast. Thank you for being here and being you. Please share with a pal or leave a review if you want.